Today, let's talk about a groundbreaking initiative that is turning head and transforming landscapes in Nigeria, the Great Green Wall. Imagine a wall not of bricks or stone, but of trees and shrubs stretching across the breadth of Africa. From Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east, this ambitious project aims to combat desertification, a plight that threatens the livelihoods of millions. In Nigeria, this initiative is more than just planting trees. It is a revolution. The Great Green Wall is not just about fighting land degradation, it is a beacon of hope, symbolizing the fight against climate change. Nigeria, with a booming population projected to reach 377 million by 2050, faces an immense challenge. Its vast landscapes are turning arid and its resources are dwindling. But here is where the strength of unity shines through. Recently, in June 2023, the First Lady of Nigeria and the Vice President took a monumental step by commemorating the inaugural planting. This was not merely a ceremonial gesture, but a powerful statement of commitment. Let's take a look at the video of the First Lady and Vice President planting trees.
The world as we knew it has been changing. Our temperatures are becoming extreme. Our rivers are drying up. Our wildlife has become endangered. And our forests are thinning out. We are not only at the mercy of a world with inadequate green landscapes, but we are also forced to migrate towards greener pastures, literally. This frightening reality is why we are gathered here today. This is what has inspired the Great Green Wall project. We are the silver lining in this search for a green and benign wall, one that guarantees food security and prevents climate-induced migration. This has been prioritized by our policymakers so that by 2015, the National Agency for the Great Green Wall was enacted by an enabling act of the Parliament. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I appeal to all of us to see this initiative as an emergency rescue operation. We inherited a dream that we can't afford to relegate because doing so isn't even an option. Our predecessors were aware of the danger ahead, and the burden is upon us now to pursue this mission as a life-saving mission, and we must carry all stakeholders along to achieve this. The completion of the Great Green Wall was a promise made by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his campaign manifesto, because the cost of doing otherwise threatens our collective existence. We are therefore pleased to share that this inaugural Great Green Wall Day is both an exercise in demonstrating our commitment to this initiative and an act of self-preservation.
The major objectives of transforming Nigerian drylands by the agency are through afforestation, reforestation, provision of alternative sources of cooking and energy use, and the agency has since 2015 made a considerable progress in adapting and mitigating to the impact of emerging climate change risks in the frontline states. The frontline states are Borno, Yobe, Jigawa, Kano, Katsina, Zamfara, Sokoto, Kebbi, Bauchi, Gombe, and Adamawa.
Their involvement underscores the national importance of this initiative, highlighting that the fight against climate change needs champions at the highest levels. The challenges are indeed formidable, with soaring deforestation rates and a heavy reliance on fossil fuels. Nigeria's environmental dilemmas are intensified by its rapid population growth. But the Great Green Wall is more than a barrier against encroaching deserts. It is a symbol of growth, resilience, and sustainability. This initiative also focuses on transparency and accountability, essential ingredients for success in such large-scale projects. The recent review by the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, in collaboration with Transparency International, aims to ensure that every dollar invested, every tree planted counts. As we look to the future, the Great Green Wall is not just Nigeria's fight. It is a global symbol of how resilience, cooperation, and shared human we can overcome the environmental challenges facing our planet. Join us in supporting and celebrating this remarkable initiative, for it represents a crucial stride towards a greener and more sustainable world. Thank you for spending this time with me, and remember, every small action contributes to a larger change. Let's continue to support efforts that restore our Earth.